I think problems that we have personally or that impact the world are mostly caused by misunderstandings with one another or miscommunication, a lack of desire to want to know the other side of whatever story there may be. Let's say, let me give you a story. For instance, let's say somebody that's out gangbanging or just doing illegal things. They're out selling drugs or something. At a surface glance, like, you would think, oh, this is just some hoodlum out doing something illegal, making the community bad. But on his point of view, maybe his or her point of view, maybe they're out and they have to support their family. You know, they have to survive somehow. It's a survival tactic. You know, let's say a 19-year-old man with a terminally ill child, his girlfriend left him because of their child being terminally ill. He didn't graduate high school. He's in threat of being homeless, and what else? He's just in a bad spot. Like, what can he do? You know, you could say, yeah, go get a job, but it's not that simple. And I know some of you know this. It's not just that simple. Just go out, get a job. You know, sometimes calls aren't being returned. People just aren't hiring. You know, and maybe they are hiring, but they're not hiring you. You know what I mean? Like, they're not hiring you. Do you get that? So, I mean, what really can he do? What are his options? What is he presented with? You know? So, in that sense, like, I don't think there'd be so much blame if you saw the other side of it. So instead of, you know, putting said person in jail or killing them or whatever, find a different solution. You know, go give him a job, go set him up, give him a good starting point, something to really step himself up on, go up the chain with, you know, like give him a base point, and not something that you wouldn't start with yourself, you know, not some trap. Don't put him back where he started in a horrible spot so he can't go anywhere. Don't put it into a cycle of failure and failure. And for the most part, we all start off in that way, but I digress. Yeah, don't make this harder than it really needs to be, you know. And I guess to an extent, we all have this somewhat of miscommunication, I guess a lack of understanding in a way. You know, people have so much hate towards each other for somebody being this, somebody being that. You know, that person that cut you off in traffic today, you were once that person that hurt you deep down inside. You were once that person that you thought was really dumb or really stupid because they didn't understand something simple to you. You were once that person. You were who they see, and we all are that person at least once. Once in our lives, we've been that person that we come across that we just despise, that we hate. You know what I mean? Like, you were once that person. So there's really not too much of a reason for too much hate towards each other. You know what I mean? Like, another example, us Americans, right? We see people coming in our country, you know, bombing places or just destroying our way of life, whatever you want to call it, hate attacks, right? Now to us, sure, they're the terrorists, but we come to all these other countries, you know, we call it keeping the peace or whatever we do, right? And I'm not trying to take a jab at any veterans or people in the military right now. I personally have all respect to you for doing what you do. I'm just saying, people in charge at the head, sometimes they do things that seem unnecessary, right? We call those mistakes or preemptive action or whatever you want to call it. But to the other countries, it's a hate attack. It's a Western world attacking, you know what I mean? That we are that person. We have to understand each other. We just have to see that sometimes there are other sides to whatever story there is. just trying to eliminate miscommunication. And I think by doing that, we'll be making problems that aren't that big to begin with small, and making, I guess, everything that we do or plan to do a lot better. But I don't know. This is what I think. If you have a different viewpoint on that, let me know. Yeah, I plan to do something. Yeah, but now, talk to me or not. Your opinion can stay with you or come to me. I don't know. I'd like to hear it though sometimes. Yeah. But for now, have a good night or morning whenever you see this. Peace.